Cheers.
This is shocking.
Cheers,
John, are you
bro.
gonna share your screen or what? I've been waiting for you.
We made it pretty clear that iPhone does better. So here's to see. But I launched an Android one, Android campaign too.
But
So-
it depends though. Because if it's cheaper to acquire an Android lead, then
That is more good. Actually, I can check right now. Give me a second. Let me tell you.
so it's fucking
That's a very, very good insight.
if it's like double the price, then it's fucking pointless.
They're all relatively close to each other, based on what I'm seeing. A good thing to look at because it could have been something that we missed, but no, it's not a really big factor.
Alright, hopefully everything goes well tomorrow.
But I'll be there, Giles, working harder than you.
I will be there tomorrow, or I'll be there Tuesday morning.
All right, Giles.
Alright. I said I'm gonna get to bed before 4 a.m. tonight. Before 4 a.m. It's currently 7:42 in the morning. Just to prove it. Right, we're gonna get to bed right now. Not gonna have time to go to the gym tomorrow morning, which is sad. So I'm gonna go pretty much sleep in till 10 minutes before the morning meeting, get up, smack it out, and yeah, gonna start off this week to a good start. All right, welcome back to another video. It is Monday right now. It's currently at midday. Just done a couple calls. Just choosing some meal options for this week. Actually, I've got this chicken katsu right here in the beginning. Doesn't look anything crazy, especially if it's been microwaved, but hey, this is kind of what we're looking at. This is organizing all the food deliveries. This stuff is really good. I'm not gonna lie, but it's it does kind of get a little bit pricey too. It's like £40 every like twice a week, so it's like £80 a week. Actually, it's not bad. It's like £320 a month for food. I'm not sure if that's good or if that's bad, to be honest. I feel like I would spend that anyway. Like I feel like I would spend more than £80 in a week on like a shop if I was to go to the supermarket. So I don't know. I don't know if it's really that bad. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Just got a bunch of calls later today. Got one coming up in about 10 minutes as well. Pretty much back to back now for the next, well, pretty much the entire rest of the day now. So yeah, gonna get out all this work. Going to just put a really big focus on getting all this stuff done for the whole agency thing. I know I've been saying it for the longest time, but this is going to be the week where we actually launch this shit. And I'm saying it now, and it's going to happen. If I don't, then I'm just a little bitch. So I gotta make this happen. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, get this call knocked out, and so a really productive day. All right, we've done the usual trick. You know the drill. 6 a.m. again. It's currently pretty bright outside, but I've just been cranking out work for the whole day as usual, getting a lot of stuff done. We were supposed to do some interviews today for some of the new people we were going to bring onto the team, but that didn't end up happening. So literally just had 4 or 5 hours of time just free pretty much today. So I used that time to build some like SOPs, like standard operating procedures for the sales team, as well as getting my visa application finished. So it is done. I'm literally just waiting on the attorneys now to get everything finalized. But otherwise, everything that I can do from my end is done. Which is a huge relief. Just been focusing on these last couple things, like building more like a vision board for the basically the last stage of this mindset module from Charlie Morgan's program is to build this like vision board thing. And I know that sounds kind of like woo woo and this whole manifestation thing, but there's like an actual strategy to it. You know, like there's a whole kind of thing that really kind of instills good beliefs into you. And there's like things you read and on it and stuff like that. It's like a whole like 20-minute thing that you're supposed to do every morning. And I think it's useful to have like a reminder. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about like taking action and getting the work done and like not having these ridiculous morning routines, but I think sometimes it is good just to have that reminder of why you're doing everything, and having that often as well, because sometimes you just get stuck in these cycles of just working 10, 12, 14, 16 hour days, and you almost forget. You don't forget why you're doing it, but sometimes you just get lost in the motion, lost in just rolling with the punches, and everything kind of all blends into the point where you just wake up and you just do the same shit every day, and you just wake up and repeat and repeat and repeat. And I think it's good to really remember the purpose and the reason why you're doing it, and then it gives you a much better way to, number one, track your progress, but also show you every single day where you're going to, why you're really showing up to do the work. So I think it's going to be good. I sometimes don't remind myself of that enough. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to being out in Miami, hopefully within the next month or two here. There's a lot of events in September that are happening, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get to them, because there is a conference that's going on. The same one we went to last year, which is so good. It's with a guy called Patrick Bet-David. If you don't know him, you probably should. Patrick Bet-David is doing a conference. All the guys from basically all across the US are flying in. All the guys in the sales team. What else is going on? It's Renee's birthday. It's also my birthday. And it's also a time when all my friends that are in the closing space, they're all getting a place in Miami together for a couple weeks. But if I don't have a visa, I can't go out there and work, so I'd have to just take all the time off, and taking a whole month off is crazy in the position I'm in now. So it's probably not really something that's doable, so I might have to just skip out and miss out on all of that, which sucks, and there's going to be so much FOMO. I'm just going to have to not check my phone, honestly. But we can only do what you can do. Right, I think sometimes I used to get far more FOMO than I do now, because I've just kind of accepted it. And also I know that okay, if I'm not gonna go and have that opportunity, I can at least stay at home and just rack up 15K in a month or something, And so and I can justify in my head by saying, well, if I didn't go on that trip and everything else, then I at least made 15K, and it kind of softens the blow a little bit. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But anyways, gonna keep locking in with the agency. Gonna keep locking in with, getting these businesses, getting these clients, getting all that sorted. Yeah, by the end of this month, I want to have my first client, to be honest with you. I think I can. I think it's doable. But have my first client by the end of the month, get that sorted. I want to try and run up at least 20K this month. Ideally 25. If I get a client, that should be doable. And next month I got to pick up the pace, because if I want to hit 100K a month by the end of the year, which I did tell you guys and I told myself, then I have to really pick up the pace here. Because I made 12, 13, 14 last month, I can't remember. This month we're on track for 15, maybe 16, maybe 17, 15, 16, 17, probably on track for about that. But it's not 100K a month. I'm just stuck in this kind of cycle again at this kind of income level, which again is not bad, right? But it's nothing crazy. When there's people out there that are making 100, 200, 300K in a month, it's I gotta up my game. I'm just stuck in this cycle otherwise. So yeah, gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Gonna keep on training the team, making them better. The results have been good so far. I got 2 people that are currently slacking a little bit, so I got to get on their back, make sure they're doing all right, get them up to KPI. And I think it's just a case of, I think it's, as a sales manager, one of the things I thought was the best way to do things in the beginning was just focus on the people that are doing the best and try and really pour more into them to get more out of them. But I realize it's more of like a whole team thing now, where instead of just focusing on the best talent and pouring into them, it's more so like looking at the people that are savable, right? Like if there's people on the team that genuinely just aren't in it or anything else, like it's better just to cut them. But the people that are hungry and they have the inputs and they really have the right values, right? They want to work hard, they want to see progression, and they show it. Focusing on those people is the biggest needle mover, in my opinion, and then raising up the floor from the bottom so that everyone starts performing at a higher level. That's kind of what I'm focusing on doing right now, pouring extra effort into those people that are at the bottom right now, which, yes, in the short term doesn't yield me as much of a result, because for every hour I put into the guys at the top, they're probably going to perform even more because they're already doing so much more volume. But by pouring it into the guys at the bottom, that just somehow creates this ripple effect across the whole team. Because, for example, when the underdog starts closing deals, when the underdog starts doing well, that makes the guys at the top get a little bit less comfortable. It makes them want to work a bit harder too. So if we just push up the floor rather than raising the ceiling, that seems to be a better way of approaching sales management. Now, obviously, this whole thing is a learning game for me. I mean, have been doing this for like, a good 7 months now, 8 months. So I do kind of understand the game, but obviously I'm learning the whole time too. So yeah, anyway, yap session over. Just gonna head to bed now. It's like 6:30 a.m. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. Okay, it's the end of a Saturday. Well, it's actually the morning of Sunday right now. You can see it still is dark outside. We haven't gone to bed that late today. Probably get to bed now. Gonna wake up a bit earlier tomorrow. Gonna go and do some family stuff. So definitely less work tomorrow that we'll be doing. Also got work in the evening as per usual. But yeah, gonna take it chill for most of the day. Today, again, had a really chill kind of afternoon. Didn't have any sort of calls after about 8 p.m. UK time, but like 3 p.m. Eastern. But I finished the mindset section entirely, completely finished it of Charlie Morgan's program. Full playbook I've made is here, which contains literally every single thing I'm supposed to make. Like all these things. Basically the full stack of the full like transformation kind of booklet thing. It's a way of you like tracking me basically in which stage I'm at in life and everything else. So this is kind of like step 1, and it basically tracks like who do I look up to, who do I want to be, who am I right now, what's the journey been up to this point, what's the journey going forward from here, and it's really just kind of tracking every point. Just to make it really, really clear of exactly where I've come from, where I'm going, and to kind of like track this over time to just see how I change, basically. So that's really exciting. Finish that up. So that means that tomorrow, in the time that I do have, that I'm not going to be doing family stuff, I'm going to start working on these sales systems. Tiggy, my cat's going crazy. It's my cat, by the way. Hey, Tiggs. Anyway, that's the plan. So tomorrow I'm going to start I've already been through the whole sales module anyway. That's the first thing I did when I joined this program, which is why I had a bit of a delayed start too. So all I really need to do is just adapt the script to the new offer that I'm doing. Tiggy, just go outside. So yeah, I've already been through the whole sales program. So no need to go through the whole thing again. I will go through some parts again because the mindset around sales in this industry is really good. But again, this should only take me like a day or 2 days to go through, really just to kind of change the script. And when I say change the script, it's not much that needs to change. A couple bits here and there. So that'll be done tomorrow, and then this whole next week is just gonna be reaching out, start the outreach process. Yesterday I bought a ClickFunnels subscription. So I've started to learn ClickFunnels. I've made a thank you page on Calendly. I just need to go and record a couple of videos now to put on the thank you page. So I kind of want to get a haircut before I do that because it's been a good month since I've had a haircut. So I'm gonna get a haircut, look clean, look fresh for the videos. I'll do that this week, get that recorded, start the outreach, start booking in these calls, and we'll get a client closed by the end of the month. That's gonna happen. We're on like 8.5k this month, I believe, so on track for about 17 in terms of like sales commissions. So I've got to up that a little bit to get to 20. Got to keep the pace moving, got to keep it going. Really gonna hit all the follow-ups hard, and try and get a couple of these other offers that I'm sort of working on. Try and get them to up the pace a little bit. So anyway, a lot of things falling into place. Tomorrow I'll kind of give you an update with how far I got with the sales process, but that's really what it's been. A lot this week has just been taking sales calls, really again focusing on the software, building out the product more, and really just now the product is kind of like mainly built and like it's really good and solid now. We're just building the whole sales system around the AI software to be able to now like make it go to mass market, lock in the outreach system, and really just now take this awesome product that we built and actually get it out there into the masses, right? Because this can help so many business owners. Now it's gone from like the technicalities of the product to actual distribution. So not even distribution, just actual sales. So training up a rep on responding to emails, booking in calls into my calendar. So lots of fun stuff going on. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now and we'll catch up tomorrow. All right, guys, it is Sunday. What is technically Monday morning, but effectively Sunday evening. It's been a busy day with family stuff today. Literally spent the whole day up near London. And also kind of we're moving house in the next kind of few weeks here too. We don't even know where we're going to move into yet. We're going to try and put an offer on somewhere tomorrow. So it's kind of weird. We're selling 2 houses and then also, getting a new one right now. So there's a lot of stuff kind of going on in terms of moving. A lot of family stuff kind of going on too. But obviously we're holding it down. We're holding down business. I actually just made an Instagram post. It's been a while since I've done one. Made one in Peru. So if you haven't already, check out my my Instagram. Go and give it a like if you want. And yeah, basically it's been a pretty intense one. I haven't again recorded as much as I wanted to, but hopefully it's a little bit more than last time because I got to the end of editing the last video and I was like, I got nothing. So hopefully there's a little bit more this time. But kind of like a recap for what we've done. More training of the sales team because we brought on this new team. We've got more interviews coming up this week as well. Shit, did I block it out my calendar? Yes, I did. That was a close one. We literally just ran a webinar and we just got a bunch of leads just book in. Like a bunch of leads all came in. And yeah, basically group interviews. They're going to be on Tuesday. So we're going to replace one of the reps we just got rid of. We need to get a new one in. So we're going to interview like 3, 4, 5 different guys to see who's going to best fit the role. We're really going hard on qualifying them this time. Like we're looking for like A+ talent. And not even talent, just like actual like good values. People that want to show up, people that want to really grow and succeed with this. And so we're building this team out. I think we have like 10 sales reps now, which is pretty cool. So managing one of them is a bit of a task, but it's part of the learning process. So that's all done. I've been learning ClickFunnels too. So I've got my like thank you page set up on there. I'll show you real quick what that actually looks like. This is my page. I need to fix this video here. Let's just view the page. Go to live page. Cool. So this is it. So basically, once you book in a call, it's going to say this: congratulations, your appointment has been scheduled and confirmed. I sent you confirmation of your call's time and email. Blah blah blah. It's basically you have a video here. Not this video. I need to record one for this. It's going to have some client wins that go in here. I need to still do this section. A lovely photo of me right there, and just some details there as well. So that needs to get sorted. But yeah, this video is just going to get changed. I'm getting, it sounds really stupid, but I want to look clean for getting this done. So I'm going to get a haircut on Wednesday. And then after that, I'm going to record these videos. Number one for the quick video here, which is like a 2-minute video, which when someone's booked in a call, it's just going to say like, hey, thanks for booking in a call. Couple quick things before we do actually hop on that call. I want you to check out this. I want you to add it to your calendar. Like just telling them a couple things to do, right? So I need to record that. And in terms of client wins, either I would just make it like a Loom video, kind of going through a couple of the wins that we've had for clients, like one of the ones we've done like 8 figures for in sales through this kind of system, which is really, really cool. So either I'll just be doing a loom, or I'll actually try and get the client to do, the actual video themselves if I can, but we'll see if that's possible or not. Anyway, that's pretty cool. So that's going to be the plan. Finished all the mindset material, finished all the prep material from Charlie Morgan's program. So tomorrow we're going to finish up the sales part of the program. Then we're going to start reaching out this week for sure. That's actually happening this week. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. So a lot's going on, but we're staying busy. We're keeping at it, and also we're on track for the best month ever in sales at the same time. So I don't really know how I'm doing it, but we are, and that's the important thing. But that's going to be a wrap for this video. So you know what to do. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't like it, and if you want to see more of this stuff, subscribe. And what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be kind of showing you the whole process as I'm setting up this whole kind of agency side to what I'm doing. I'm going to show you guys across the whole process. So if you really want to see it kind of come from start all the way to the point where I'm making 100K a month and beyond, feel free to follow along. But we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.